My greetings to everyone present over here. I am TANMAYI. So, let me start with a question. How do you define yourself in one sentence? What would you say? Isn't it so strange that we spend a lot of time in describing about our education, our jobs and even hobbies. But we rarely take a pause and ask ourselves that what are we truly? Especially students like us, standing at a crossroads of countless possibilities. It's very crucial to have a pause and ask ourselves that who am I? What do I want? And what are my purposes? In the world that constantly tells you how you should be, what careers to be taken, what grades to be achieved, and what not. But have you ever listened to your inner voice? No. Am I right? Then let's come on to the journey, not a destination outside, but within yourself. That's nothing but the journey to self-discovery. It's not just figuring out what you want to do in your life. It's just uncovering what you truly are. But why is this self-discovery relevant for students? Because we are at a stage where the whole world seems to be both full of opportunities and overwhelming. One side, parents want us to have stable future. Another side, teachers push us to exceed academically. And in between, the society, which ties our worth with our achievements. In this chaos, it's very easy to lose sight on ourselves. We start dreaming some other's dream, thinking it's our own dream. So this is why self-discovery is very relevant for students. It gives you clarity. It helps to distinguish between what you want to do in your life and what others are expecting about you. So, have you thought about passion? Passion doesn't mean which you are good at or some other have praised upon it. Passion is a thing which makes you come out of your time track and gives you excitement when you think about it. So, we are often judged by our marks and grades in society. But remember one thing, the true fulfillment when you get is when you stop living for external validation and start living for yourself. The Bhagavad Gita offers a timeless wisdom where Swadharme Nidhanam Shreya, which means it's better to fail in your own path rather than succeeding in some others. So, someone wants to have a very good career but feels drawn towards arts, sports or entrepreneurship. I can understand it's very hard to go against the tide, but reality gives you lifelong satisfaction. Just imagine a life designed by others and living that. Later, realizing that that was not your own. And what might be your condition at that time? So, self-discovery is not straight path. It's messy, unpredictable, and deeply personal. Let us have a subtopic in our journey, that is exploration. Exploration is a phase of time where you try new things, come out of your comfort zones, and experiment yourself. Okay, let me narrate two different examples from two different backgrounds. One from defense, another from sports. Let us go with defense. Lieutenant Colonel M.B. Jadhav, whose story reads like a saga of determination. He was rejected by Indian Military Academy on his first attempt. But we all think that he might quit and go for others' career. But we all are wrong. He kept on trying to serve his country and joined armed forces. He come across so many missions. In one of the missions, he was severely injured and the leftover life was questioning that what would happen to him. His story tells us that failure is not end up of your life. It's just giving you start up to next your journey. Okay, let us come to sports. Have you all heard about Arunima Sinha? Yes, you heard me right. She was a national level volleyball player who lost her leg in an accident. We all might think that after losing her leg, what was left over in her life? After losing without leg, she would have quit her life. But these all assumptions are wrong. That girl, instead of giving up, she started exploring new things. And she started climbing the mountains, became the first female amputee to scale Mount Everest. Her story tells us that exploration is not finding perfection. is just uncovering your own strength. When you know your strength, you can work upon them. When you understand your weakness, you can build them without fear or shame. If you're very good at problem solving, go careers like engineering. Very kind enough to treat people, go for medicals. If patriotism lies within your souls, go for defense. If creativity excites you, go for arts, music, or dance. Let me tell about my real life experience to you all. When I was in primary school, a good student, scored good marks, participated in all the extracurricular activities. Except for my schooling, I had been for my abacus classes, Vedic maths, quilling craft, music, and drawing. I had been thrice for national abacus competition and won runner-up trophy. I had been represented my school in district level Pratibha Kanji competition, and I have given my audition for drama juniors. With these all things, my life was going very good. But once I was sitting in my home, my father asked me, Tanu, what makes you happy doing? What do you like to do? I was just stunned because I didn't have an answer to answer him that what makes me happy. So all the things which I used to do just revolved around my head. But there was not particular thing to tell him that makes me happy. Then that question disturbed me a lot. I started exploring my new hobbies. Then I kept on moving. I failed at some. Then I understood that I love my crafting, I like my public speaking, and I like to help people. With this, we understand that excellence is not finding awareness. It's just knowing your own talents which will connect into meaningful works. For instance, let's say that you're terrified about public speaking, but you love storytelling. Instead of avoiding that fear, embrace it. Start small, speak to your friends, then a group, then each and day work upon it. I'm sure that each and every step you might feel very uncomfortable, but this discomfort is often where growth takes place. The courage is not absence of fear, it's just acting despite of it. Next, challenges are not difficulties in your life, they are essential for it. Just see a diamond which gets its brilliance after undergoing that immense pressure. Similarly, life difficulties are sometimes hidden or revealed, but we must have the strength to bear them. When J.K. Rowling wrote her first book of Harry Potter, she saw just women on single welfare. Her challenges didn't leave her, but they sparked her creative vision. Then, the same applies to us, whether it might be facing a problem, accepting the challenge, and dealing with self-doubt. These all challenges can teach us something valuable about what we are. I just told self-doubt. What is this self-doubt? Okay, we are standing at something very big. Just see a project or an aim or a dream. Instead of feeling excited over there, you hear a voice from inside. What if I fail? Am I capable of doing this? That's exactly what we call as self-doubt. This is a thing faced by all of us. No matter how successful or experienced you are in your life, but this is a thing faced by all the human beings. So, it's just self-doubt is not enemy of yours. It's just giving you a signal that you are standing at something very extraordinary. It tells you that you are more capable enough to achieve your own dreams. So, next time when you hear that sound again, you stand back and shout back that just see what I'm going to do. This is how you can come out of your own self-doubt. We all have heard about Thomas Alva Edison, who failed 1,000 times before inventing a light bulb. But how many of us think that these 1,000 failures led him to success? He himself told that, I did not fail, I've just found 1,000 ways which did not work. But how many of us have this perspective to change our lives? This is what needed for upcoming generation. After listening these many examples, these many stories, how to start this journey? It's very simple. Just write down 3 things which you always wanted to try but never tried. In a week, give just 1 day to explore them. Then, in a day, just spend 10 minutes to reflect your own thoughts. What made me happy today? What did not? And what I have to improve for tomorrow? Next, don't box yourself. Be open. because what you are today may not be the same what you will be after 5 years. And that's okay. Next, seek guidance. It might be our parents, teachers, and even friends. Their experience can give you more valuable knowledge. So, after going out of this occasion, just sit peacefully and close your eyes and ask yourself which dream I have chosen and never ever thought of even starting it. Open your eyes and write it down. That will be the first step towards your self-discovery. With this, I would like to leave some message with you all. As we are students, we are not just preparing for our exams or career. We are preparing for our life, and life is too short to live some other's dream. The Bhagavad Gita tells that lift yourself by your own. So we have the capability to shape our own destinies. So let's start today, explore, reflect, and most importantly, trust yourself. Before concluding on this journey, let's imagine ourselves as a blank book. Each day is like a new page. The choice we make, the dream we choose, or the fear we face makes a story. The beauty of a story is in your hand because the pen lies within you. The possibilities are limitless, just you have to write it in your own words. There should be nothing borrowed tone of others' expectation. So the best gift which you can gift yourself is unfiltered version of yours. So self-discovery is not finding yourself, it's just becoming yourself. Thank you, and I wish you all the courage to explore your creativity.